Hello and welcome everyone to NeoCab, where we are the last human taxi driver in a cyberpunk world, and I'm excited to jump into this visual novel and hopefully experience a good narrative. For those who are familiar with the channel, you certainly know that I enjoy a good narrative game, and I hope I can share that with you and that you enjoy it as well. Before we get started, I have a question for you. What is the craziest or most memorable taxi or Uber drive that you ever had? I would love to know that in the comments below. And also, if you want to support the channel, you know the drill. You can like, share, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. But now, without any further ado, let's see what NeoCap is all about. Night 1, the desert outskirts, Los Ojos, California. There comes a point in any long drive where your mind goes a little off the road. It's like the flashing lines in the highway hypnotize you in some weird way. Like it's normal to talk to the clouds. I'll come up with a name for the 100th Joshua tree you pass in this endless desert. I was officially at that point, and so was Jojo? Only 40 miles to go. Los Ojos to my new life, to my oldest friend. It was like a gift when Savvy called me last week. My life was going nowhere fast, and she knew it. It used to be her life too. Losing jobs to Capra's AI. Juggling a dozen gigs and still coming up short. Getting way too comfortable just being sad. When she offered to be roomies again, this time at her place in the big city, it didn't matter anymore what had come between us, or what we'd said when we were angry. All that mattered was the road ahead. That and the battery charges that had set me back 30 coins. That's outrageous. Nothing like rolling into your new life completely broke. No problem. This is cool. You're a driver. Just drive. If I could pick up even one ride out here, I'd be in a better place. Maybe even get a fancy here's to us cocktail with Savvy, like old times. I started up NeoCab. Hello, Lina. So we're driver rating of 4.9. Pretty good. And then daily goals, 35 coins, I would assume, and 3 rides. Okay, let's start the shift. Okay, here are our last rides, I guess. A journal, Capra Cash. Okay. Journal. Look out, Los Ojos. Here I come. The pack, snacks, toothbrush, pajamas, basically everything. Books plus dad's vase. Excite, very, yes. Top NeoCab driver in Los Ojos. So previously we were in Cactus Flats. Moving costs. We spent 33 points. 324 miles to Sweet Freedom and Savvy. I assume Savvy is our friend, maybe partner. Not hard to a former partner. Let's see. I guess we don't have enough energy to get these. I assume that's what it means. So we have Liam Baird. Faster than a shutter snap. Planeur. Let's go. Night 1. For a second I thought maybe Liam had put his pin in the wrong place. This didn't feel like a convenient pickup spot for anyone. Could barely make him out at first. All I saw was desert and dusk. Then I spotted him, a lone figure dragging That was fast. He got into the car backspurs, then squeezed in like he was their sidekick. Hey! Hey, pick up for Liam? You are Liam, right? Yeah, sure. I feel his anxiety creeping up from the back seat. Can't help it. I absorb that stuff like a sponge. Yes, thank God. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. Oh, man. All good back there? I thought I spent all day out there in the desert taking photos of the stars and the Los Ojos skyline. I thought I'd lost my memory card. The bastard's smaller than a grain of rice. Why do they keep making them smaller? Damn, my heart's racing. His accent was smooth and musical, but I couldn't quite place it. Definitely not Southern California. Anyway, hello, Lina, right? Said on the app. Yep, that's me. Awesome, thanks for picking me up all the way out here in Nowheresville. No problem. I'll say it this way anyway. Plus, Neocap goes where Capra fears to tread. Where are you coming from? Cactus Flats. I don't know that one. Going to the big city on a holiday? More like a permanent vacation. This car's carrying my whole life right now. I'm moving. Moving? That's huge. How are you feeling? I don't know. I think I don't know what to feel. No, I think we are excited from what we read. I think we're excited. Excited? Never been to Los Ojos before. Stop it. This is your first time in Automation City? Is that crazy? No, I mean, yes, moving somewhere you've never even visited. But damn, it's also very cool. Don't sweat it, it's mine too. So I'm just visiting. For work? Sort of, I'm a photographer, or trying to be. I'm taking a year off from my real job to see what I can make happen. A year to travel the world and take pictures. Who was this guy? Covered in dust, picked up on the side of the road, living off his art. I thought of Savvy. He seemed like someone she'd like. A fellow free spirit she could date for a breezy summer, then wind up in half of his pictures. She always loved playing the muse. So what about you? Why LO? I'm moving in with my best friend. I actually haven't seen her in ages. We used to be super close, and then we kind of weren't. Why did that just slip out? I always forget how easy it is to spill your secrets when you're only making eye contact with the road in front of you. For sure, I've moved a lot. UK, France, Canada, now here. Sort of fading in and out of different friend groups, maintaining most of my relationships online. Yeah, exactly. Why not? What made you make the leap? She asked. All she ever had to do was ask. I just realized that my life isn't as good without her in it. I love that. Sometimes it's just the only thing that makes sense, right? Exactly. It'll be a fresh start for us. Oh. Guess this photography thing is sort of my fresh start. While you're getting the keys to your new place tonight. I'll probably be out snapping pictures of Capra Tower. Capra Tower? Gross. Doing a cover shoot for multinational monster magazine? Hey, whoa, it's just a beautiful building. Yeah, you can afford beautiful buildings when you have a monopoly. Well, let's not go too hard into it. He's just asking for a ride, so sure, I've heard it's very impressive. Your emotional state affects which options you can choose. My hands tighten on the steering wheel. Oh. See, well, I had nothing good to say about Capra. Okay, so we have to go there. Yeah, you can't afford beautiful buildings when you have a monopoly. You have a monopoly over the entire tech sector. The spoils of selling out human dignity, right? Shifted in his seat and tried to smile, but it was tight, uncomfortable. Capra. That name carried so much baggage for me. My first driving gig, my only income stream. Before they replaced me and every other driver with auto cars. Soulless capsules of glass and plastic, but hey, those things don't need health insurance. I tensed up just seeing their logo, which was all over the place. Nearly every passing car was one of theirs. Crawling our streets covered in sensors, collecting data on everything and everyone. Just hearing Liam say the name had my heart pounding in my ears. Right, you're not a fan. We don't need to get into it. Felt like all the energy in the car had flipped. It was closed off suddenly, cold. This is exactly why everyone says that talking politics with the PAX is the quickest way to tank your star rating. My 4.9 driver rating definitely didn't want me to push it. Actually, I want to get into it. No, let's try not to get into it. Of course, you're right. I didn't mean to be so snarky. What had gotten into me? My hackles were up and over what? A photographer who just wanted a picture of a famously impressive building? It was exactly what had happened with me and Savvy. I got all emotional over something that really wasn't a big deal, and I pushed her anyway. You're so volatile, Lina. Like I'm looking for a reason to be sad or worried. Like all my bad feelings just leap out of me and poison my life, when actually everything was just fine. I couldn't let that happen again with us. Sorry. It is a pretty great book. I still couldn't bring myself to praise Capra, even if it might help my star rating. Okay. I guess I'm biased. I've kind of got a history with that whole company. It's all good, I just don't want to talk about it. I get there's a lot of baggage attached to LO, trust me, I really do, but I'm not here to pick it up. This week, for once, I'm just a tourist. Well, sorry again, anyway. Don't worry about it, seriously. Look, if I wanted a silent ride with a brainless driver, I would have called a Capra. You're much more fun. Okay, maybe we're salvaging things. As the sun went down, I could just make out the first light of LO appearing out of the desert, suddenly like a mirage. We were almost there. The city lights spilled across my windshield as we crossed the Los Ojos city limits. He pulled out his camera and I heard the shutter clicking away behind me. I think we're mostly thinking about Savvy. Not about Savvy. No more nights alone, no more longing for change. I was making the change and I was ready. Here I am, Savvy. Here I am, Savvy. It's real, I did it. Pulled up to Leo's destination, a modest hotel. Nice, but it had an R to it. Made sense. You know, this is going to be great, right? You're doing something really big, and I think it's going to pay off. Thanks. Sorry again for being so testy before. I've been in a Capra town now, and that's that. It's nothing. I've gotten into my share of arguments with cab drivers before. You have? Yeah, with much worse opinions. And listen, I know you've already got a friend in town, but I'll be crisscrossing town and neocaps all week. Maybe we'll get paired up again. I'd like that. Shoulders his luggage and headed into his hotel, waving at me as he disappeared through the doors. I waved back. Okay, maybe we salvage things in the end. Perfect rating. Serendipitous ride with a spirited driver. Welcome to LO. Okay. We had some money. We're now in the Outer Lands. Ooh, that's savvy. Hey, what's up? What's good, Lina? Let's see. Just about to hit the road. Yes. Gonna try to pick up some packs on the way. Packs? Passengers. Gotta earn some coin. Green. Let me at your place around 10. Just past Palm Springs. The home stretch. What's good, Lina? Okay, guess where I am. You better be. I'm in Los Ojos. Meet at your place? You mean our new place? Wink, wink. Yeah, wait, actually. Come pick me up? Sending you a pin. Sure. Yes. Can't believe I get to see you so soon. My rave fave. My literal favorite human. OMFGHJIH. Emojis. How long had it been since I'd seen Savvy? 6 months? No, a year? Didn't seem possible. Some days it was easy to feel like she was still around because everywhere I went and cactus flags were soaked through the memories. Most days, that just made me miss her even more. Nobody gets me like she does. Like, really gets me. Being around her made me feel more like myself. Maybe it just made me like it more. I saw her up ahead and my stomach flipped. Albany! Heaviest. You look amazing. The smoke and mirrors, you know? Oh my god, did you actually get prettier somehow? Damn girl. Come on. Whatever. Whatever you've been up to is whatever. Good god, seeing you again is like it's like home, you know? Me too. Sorry, could we less talk more? Being this close to Capra HQ keeps me out. Yeah, it's always weird you wanted me to meet you here. Oh, I was downtown and it's a giant eyesore, you know? It seemed easy for you to find. Gee, thanks, Capra. Exactly. So, don't have lights like this back in flats, right? The way we'd left things echoed in my head. Heat rushed into my cheeks. Was I turning red? My chest tightened and fluttered like I couldn't get enough air. I called her selfish and cried until I couldn't breathe. Right before I begged her not to leave. Is that what she was thinking about too? I'm sorry about how we left things. I just wanted to say Ancient history, whatever. I'm totally over it. Well, what have you been up to? Or so did you ever get any more gigs with your band? Yeah, what have you been up to? Tell me everything. Well, I kind of bounced around for a while. Remember that guy who said I could crash with him and his roommates? Definitely remember how he always called me Lisa. Turned out his roommates were more like his parents. They were super sweet and their place was nice as fuck, and oh my god, so clean. But then his mom gave us matching sweaters for Christmas. I swear I felt myself shrivel into a little ghost right then and there over the eggnog. Yikes. Very. Compared to perfect family times, social activism is just some buggies too afraid of their own shadow to really affect change, but I can work with that. Speaking of, I can't believe we're back in your old studio. This thing knows all my secrets. And you know, I love retro as much as the next goal, but would you mind parking it a little down the street from my place? People would get really weird if they thought I was pro-car. It's just a big issue in my work right now, you know? Are you... okay, sure. Let's... Oh, wait. Where are we going? What's your address? Oh yeah, pull over. You live here? No. I just remembered I got you a present. I'll pull over. Close your eyes and hold out your right hand. Are you gonna... Oh, unlike you, psychopath, I will not put a bug in it. It wasn't a bug. It was a caterpillar. It was fuzzy. Oh, I remember. Come on, give me your hand. I forgot how tiny your hands were and how they were always so cold. I should have brought you some gloves. Oh, your fingers freezing in the middle of the desert. Must be the ice that runs through my veins. Chase is always whining about it. Who's Chase? She slipped something metallic into my arm. If you're not going to shut your eyes, then at least stop fidgeting. Tighten to a snug fit around my wrist. Oh, sweet. Oh. Whoa. What is it? It's a field grid. It's a 6th gen biofeedback device. The color and intensity show your mood, basically. The way you feel in your body at the exact moment. Okay. You're yellow, which means you're feeling positive. Probably because of my awesome gift. I've got the necklace edition. See? Feel good green. And we can both have, like, total awareness of our emotional well-being. You know, to take care of each other and all that junk. Aw, Sevius, it's like the best friendship bracelet necklace ever. Exactly. So, it's reading my brainwaves? Nah, it just reads your blood. It does sound kind of like a mood ring. Did it have to be blood? Yes, because unlike a people, that stuff never lies. Everything we feel is because our brain has triggered some chemical to flood our system, right? So this has a little sensor that reads all the molecules as they go surfing through your tubes. Well, so cool. See, it just moved to one screen, which means you just got a little chilled out. There are 4 basic colors. Yellow is like feel-good green, but higher intensity. Happy, sunny, excited. Red is angry, anxious, agitated. And blue is, well, blue. I don't know, I thought it'd be really cool for you to see your colors. People can be so fake, you know? But everyone I know with a feel grid, it's like an emotional superpower. Keeping it real is like second nature now. Even without talking for a month, she still knew me so well. She didn't even see how I'd gone off on Liam just now. I've been a little all over the place, honestly. Oh yeah, I've been trying to work on my emotional superpowers, just so you know. I get it, this just lets you know that what you're feeling is real, but that it's temporary. Plus, now you'll know when your packs are giving you too much shit. Too blue and you probably need to take a break. Too red, then you gotta stand up for yourself, okay? Tell that to my star rating. That's exactly it. This thing tells people they're pissing you off so you don't have to. I know confrontation is more my thing, but as you can see, I'm surfing a chill green wave at the moment. Chill as a cucumber. Lina, you're still saying it wrong. What? What's it supposed to be? Cool. Cool as a cucumber. Oh my god, I missed you. Damn. I even tried to remember it, like cucumbers are served chilled. Well, I miss you too, lady. See, now I know that made you happy and not like pissed at me. Why would I be pissed? Not a big deal, but the way we fought when I left. Uh-oh. I wasn't trying to hurt you. He's all red now. I know. I really don't want my feelings to upset anyone. But you do feel things. A lot, actually. Which is something I really love about you. Your heart is so amazing and the way you feel things. It's kind of beautiful. But bottling all that up doesn't make it go away. And when it all comes out, it's kind of intense, like that night. Now we're kind of blue. You're right. I'm here and you're here and we're starting over. And we're good, right? Hell yes. I felt a weight lift off my ribcage. We're in sync again. Could always talk about serious stuff later. Sevi and I had all the time in the world now. So, how do we get to your place? I'm starving. Oh shit, I'm really sorry, but... Can you take me somewhere else really quick first? Sure, where are we going? Well, I need you to drop me off, actually. This is Sky, and trust me, it's kind of a huge mess. You don't want to know. Okay, she's blue now. Everything okay? I kind of like call it a night, actually. Came all this way to see you and you want me to give you a ride. Is everything okay? Totally. Kind of. I don't know, honestly. I kind of fucked up at work and I've just got to fix it before shit comes down on my head. Now she's very blue. I wish we could just go straight to this awesome ramen shop you're gonna love, instead of helping my dumbass. Well, it's a little embarrassing. Are you okay? Yeah, it's all gonna be fine. Just gotta do this one little thing before it blows up, and then I get to keep my job, thank the gods. We don't have to start looking for a cheaper place. Kidding. Didn't really sound like she was kidding. I'd never heard her take any job so seriously before, or even hint at money problems. Maybe we'd have more in common this time around, too. No worries, I got you. You're the best. I mean it. Well, right back at ya. He lives in this totally weird rich person dorm called Kinfolk. The place is crawling with techie scum. He sounds great. See, you aren't missing anything, trust me. He's been dying to get into this club, and tonight I can actually make it happen. But you should totally come meet up with me and Jace later. You could pick up another ride, right? Who knows, maybe it'll be some cutie who wants to show you around LO. Hang on. You're going to a club right now? Who's Jace? My guy. It's only been a minute, but we have this super intense connection. Like sunshine, butterflies, all that shit. Bet you'll really like him. I can try and get you on the list. Let me just text Jace. I mean, we kind of just want to hang out with her, but okay, cool. So how long have you been with him? Yes, cool, okay. He says he'll text you all the deets soon. Great, I'll just wait for the deets. We're just gonna do this thing, then you should head over. So when... Oh, this is it, Kinfolk. I'll text you in like an hour, tops, okay? Then, come meet us. Okay, sounds good. See you soon, Rumi. Welcome to LO, and remember, pick up a cute PAX next. Watch her bounce up the illuminated steps and vanish into a soaring apartment tower, half spacecraft, half greenhouse, and covered in glowing triangles. What was this place? Capra cars buzzed around me like I was inside some kind of nest. A few of the people inside gave my car a definite look from behind, their tinted windows. They were right. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be with Savvy, and even for her. This was a little too much. This was a little much. It was just a detour, no big deal. I'd do one more ride to earn some coin, then we'd be back in sync. Things just had a way of being spontaneous with Savvy. I was never as happy as I'd been when we were together. Alright, let's see what we can pick up next. Feel Grid. Hello, how are you feeling today? Your new Feel Grid is a biofeedback device that displays your emotional state as a color. Intense in a good way. Your Feel Grid also measures the intensity of your emotions in 3 levels, low, medium, and high. The more your Feel Grid lights up, the more intense you're feeling. The Circumplex. This map represents the full spectrum of emotions. Yes, even the icky ones. Each segment is a unique state, so even though you may feel like a jumble of emotions, your Feel Grid will let you know which one you are actually experiencing, even if it's a little unpleasant. Notice how you think and react when you're in each color. The idea of the Feel Grid is simply to illuminate the feelings in your body, so you can tune in to your emotional awareness. Okay, so green means calm, chill. Yellow means hyper, cheerful. Red is angry, anxious. Blue is depressed, lethargic. There's no such thing as a bad emotion, really. Just remember that the dark outer edges of the map are more intense feelings, while the lighter shades in the center are more mellow. One last thing, all emotions are valid, but the outer limits of the field grid are meant to tell you something. Like it's time to take a break, take a nap, or even just take a moment to center. Now take a deep breath and good luck out there. You're in the red. You may be feeling anger, fear, or disgust. In the red, your heart rate is elevated and you may have symptoms of tension such as headaches, jaw clenching, or stomach pains. You're likely to have difficult focusing and experience forgetfulness and poor judgment. Try to keep slow breath and avoid spiraling into negative thinking. Not FDA approved. Okay. Okay. So I'll feel good down there. Jace will send you the deeds. Okay. Let's see. I think first we will need to charge up. I assume this is what this is. Juice by Capra. Definitely time for a recharge. Plus, the weird way the hum of the charging station made my head feel stuffed with cotton. I love it, even if it was probably killing my brain cells. It would cost me 1.32 per bar. A little steep, but here I was. Let's get a full charge. I continued by night. Alright. I wanted to check, so we have... I guess there's like the reading speed. I think I'd prefer it a little bit slower because sometimes it lingers for like quite a long time, and then other times it disappears almost immediately. Okay, so let's see. Who do we want to pick? We have Gideon DeKalb. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Then we have Ellie Breen, Peace, Love, and LO. And Anthony Colton, founder and chief cat herder at Pure 8 All, putting a gentle dent into the universe. I don't know, who do we want to pick? Let's go with Ellie Breen. It's the closest. Oh, we can also see a ride, so that's a pretty long ride. Let's go with her, though. Sorry, I'm running to meet you, but still 2 blocks away. Can you just stop at the next corner instead of the pickup zone? I'm out of breath. Great. Not doing what the PAX wanted could hurt my star rating, but pulling over in an AV zone would risk a stop from the LOPD. Oh boy. Not to mention a ticket that would set me back some serious coin. All for the star rating. And of course it will be fine, right? I pulled right up the pin, right inside a clearly marked Capra loading zone. My headlights hit one of their cars and it froze in that weird, too fast AV way. Almost like you scared it. Almost like they weren't the thing to actually be afraid of. Hey, sorry, can we go? Of course. It's cool. I glanced at her suit for a second. What was she wearing? Some kind of Capra suit. Half my packs have those holospace displays, but the full body thing? Barely an hour here and I already and already Savvy was flaking and my packs was covered in weird gadgets. Welcome to Los Ojos. That's good. Any plans tonight? I'm still trying to figure that out. My friend and soon-to-be roommate is being beyond flaky right now. Crap, that sucks. I'm sure it'll be fine. All I could do was worry. Nothing felt fine. Oh, okay. Might not be the most reliable. But she's never boring. Super intense, no filter. Kinda just does whatever she feels like. Yeah, pretty much my opposite. Oh yeah, I have a friend like that. And also a band for life at a certain taqueria downtown to prove it. Maybe her phone just died or something. Why am I always surprised when I get a sweet packs? Thanks. I took a deep breath. Come on, Savvy. I thought we were past this. Anyway, how long have... Oh wait, I gotta top up. How if I plug in? The suit's running low. My car's battery was terrible at holding a charge, but it looked like I could spare some at the moment. I mean, good thing that we fully recharged. I need a good rating more than the charge. Yeah, we fully recharged. Sure, happy to help. Thanks. Gotta stop forgetting to charge at every stop. Capra makes you pay extra to use the port of their cars. Hey, we don't nickel and dime people here at NeoCap. Never let people say gig worker solidarity isn't a thing. Maybe this good deed will help me when I'm limping along to a charging station later. Maybe. You don't have to worry about your rating with me. I used to be a Capra mate. Keep it above 4.8 stars or else. That's pretty strict. Seriously, you get one person having a bad day and there goes your rating. You ever work for Capra? I did. Never again. A lot of drivers went into Capra mates after the calling. Yeah, we got a pretty raw deal. Capra just patched our cars over the air. I was right at the beginning of a shift. I booted up, but the wheel was locked. Then it drove me home. Seriously? I would have freaked. Oh, wait, sorry, 1 second. How long have you been driving for NeoCap? It's so funny when packs try to pretend they didn't just zone out into their hollow space for a second. Almost 2 years. But I like it. Moving on though, what's your opinion of NeoCap, the company? Was I missing something about these questions? And how honest did she expect me to be? Yeah, this feels a little weird. That's great. Oh, hey, did you see the sign we just drove past? He's like all over the place. That's like the best banh mi in town. Words went straight to my stomach. I hadn't stopped to eat all night. Oh, do they have pork floss? Love me some swine twine. No, but they do this machine-spun soy protein fiber mash. It's like umami cotton candy. So hey, which you say your opinions on Sophie's Law are mostly positive or negative? Like, all over the place. Remind me what that is. Sorry, that's a dumb question. What would a new cab driver be for something that bans all automated cars? Wait, what? So a few weeks ago, this famous ballet dancer died in a car attack. People were just out having a good time, and this guy drove straight into a crowd. Sophie and like 15 other people were killed. That's awful. Who was the driver? Nobody knows. They never really released his name. Or else, I don't know. Some people think it was all planned to get this law to happen. Anyway, the vote is in a few days, so it'll all blow over soon. Blow over? If the law passed, it looked like I'd be out of a job. The Capra buzzed by me. Of course, make human drivers illegal, and how else would people get around the city? Yep. So, I know it's dumb, but I just need a clear answer. Here, I'll repeat the question. Would you say your opinions on Sophie's Law are mostly positive or negative? Wait a sec, was she reading these off some kind of script? It certainly feels that way. So, what's that you're wearing? Alright, you're new in town. I do, surveillance? Yeah, like surveillance is from above. Surveillance is from below. Is that French? Does Capra speak to me? I don't really get it either. Every time I say it, it sounds like I'm getting called out for being short. They've got cameras and sensors all over the suit. I'm like a big sponge sucking in data from everything and sending it to Capra. Wow. You've been recording our conversation all along? So those questions are what Capra wants to know about us, huh? Let's chat a little bit, but yeah, it's their questionnaire. Like opposition research stuff. Gotta fill by quota. I'm really sorry. I just assume everyone I talk to knows. I've been talking to Capra this whole time. About me. About the job I scraped together when they fired me. Even about Savvy. I felt my shoulders tighten and dug my nails into the wheel. All the Capras snaking through the lanes suddenly came into focus like a swarm, like I was surrounded. I pictured them all going up in smoke. Sorry, but what the hell? Oh no, that does not look good. He was staring right at my wrist. My fingertip was blazing red. Let me switch this damn thing on. Can you do that? I just did. I should have realized when you said it's your first night in LO. All this stuff is normal to me. We're so focused on our metrics. It's a terrible introduction, but Welcome to Los Ojos. We've got great food and a shitty panopticon. Won't you get in trouble for shutting it off? I might. But it's not worth making you miserable, you feel? It's quiet for the first time. I could feel her relaxing now that the suit had gone dark. Ellie flashed a smile at me, and I could finally see her face. Anyways, I love your hair. I cut mine short like that once. I miss it. In this heat, I just want to shave it all off, but that's a whole look, you know? Am I babbling? It's been too long since I've talked to someone real. Ever since I took this job, it's like I'm just a passenger in the suit. You know what I mean? Capra does the talking. I'm along for the ride. I got that when I was driving for Capra too. For what it's worth, I'm glad I got out of Capra. Well, more like one day my job drove away without me. Still have the keys somewhere. I might bury them in the desert. Definitely. I pulled up to a shopping center, skyscrapers on one side and the skeletons of their future neighbors on the others. On the other. Ellie? Don't give up. We'll find something better. Yeah, gotta stay on your hustle, right? Thanks for not kicking me out of your car. Thanks for hearing me out. I'll hit you up if I need a real human again. Good luck with your friend. I watched the suit blink back to life as she vanished into a crowd of shoppers. Looked like Capra could find their way into my car, no matter what. Even through a sweetheart like Ellie. I'd say that turned out well in the end, though. Okay, got the 5 stars. Cake folk gotta stick together. We stayed perfect. Earned some cash. Okay. As I turned the corner, I slowed the car. A throng of people had gathered in the streets. They surrounded an empty Capra car in a messy circle. They were yelling, barking things at each other and at the car. The autocar made dozens of tiny rapid-fire turns, trying to free itself from the circle. Thought of a moth trap between window panes. Then another sound. Was that my back door? Oh boy. What the hell? I need to get out of here. I need you to go. I'll pay. Okay. What the? Listen, I'll explain, but we need you to go. You're a new cap, right? You drive people. We need to go. I can't be here. The figured state colors your choices. Sometimes adding new options, sometimes disabling them. What the hell are you doing in my car? You want a ride? You go through through NeoCap. You don't just open my door without asking. Look, I'm sorry, seriously, but that's my fucking bike under the wheels of that Capra, okay? I nearly died, and if I don't get out of here now, the cops will be here, and my life will actually be over. I can explain everything, but first you need to put some distance in between us and that mob. Okay, we're getting out of here, and then you explain everything. Okay. Sounds terrifying. He fled into my face. I was sick and tired of being pushed around. Okay. You know what? No. If the cops are coming, that's your issue. And stop telling me what to do from the back seat of my own car. And let the silence and tension fill the space. The Pax looked so scared. The mob outside was getting worse. And did I really want to deal with LOPD right now? Hey. You've got panic eyes. I see you. You see me? I can usually get a read on a person the first time I see their face. Sammy called it my truth download. Not like she ever listened when it was about someone she wanted to date. I need to be calm to hear that little voice inside my head. And this PAX had me all riled up. Now let's try to focus. You're the sort of person who feels things really intensely, right? Well, this is an intense situation. Please, take 1 second to see me asking you for help and drive. I drove. No! I want to drive. I felt frozen, like things were terrible, and they always would be. I held their gaze. I felt the fear evaporate. My pulse slowed. There we go. They trailed off as they watched my field grid crash from angry red into a chill green. It seemed to calm them down too. You're wearing one of those field things. It looks like we're cool. Choose your words and PAX carefully to shift your mood in a new direction and change your story. We're cool. That's good, because me and the LOPD are not. Florid. Got us out of there in the nick of time, just as the squad cars rolled up and the bike punks scrambled into the night. What's your name? I'm Azul. Oh, why does adrenaline ever have to wear off? This shit hurts, dude. I'm Lina. Where are we going? Take me shit. I need to get to work. I work at this club in Los Rouge. Not too far. Shit. Ow. Are you okay? I'm bleeding. Oh no, can I help? Can you give me stitches and antibiotics? No. Is it that bad? No, forget it. I'm just rattled. Thanks for asking. Don't worry, I won't mess up your car. That was thoughtful. NeoCap is supposed to cover cleaning costs for things like that. But once they do, there's always a mysterious operations surcharge, will pop up in your paycheck a few days later. Got hit by a Capra. I was on my bike. It came out of nowhere. Sideswiped me, then it just kept driving. Right over my fucking bike. Did you get the plate number? Shit. No, I didn't. Don't bother going back, though. Forget it. All those people just showed up? No, I called a Radix swarm. What's a Radix swarm? You know who Radix is, right? No clue. We're activists. We stand up against corporate entities like Capra. Radix is all about direct action to change the city for the people. Getting rid of cars, that's just the seed. It grows from that are safer streets, public transit that works, a big chunk bitten out of the luxury market. Most people just see us as punks on bikes, but most people are blind. Sounds like important work. Okay, I don't do it to make people happy. Especially not drivers. It's about building our own community. If you're a member of Radix and you're in trouble, like if you get hit by a fucking Capra, you send up a flare at the app to call a Radix swarm. It alerts the other members, shows them where you are, tells them you need help. So, that was help? Doesn't seem like it did much for you. If you're here with me. I just got crazy, I don't know. Didn't expect that. This is your first time calling a swarm? Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. It's not supposed to be like that. What's it supposed to be like? I don't know. I thought they'd save me, but it was like they just showed up to fuck up the Capra car. They tried to get my bike or whatever. Wanted to help me up, but like the second I said I was okay, I didn't matter anymore. New cap to the rescue. That makes it even worse. Why do you say that? Because it's still a fucking car. You're still putting people at risk every day. Plus, I shouldn't be riding around in a death machine in front of a bunch of Radix folks. Getting out there was the right idea. You think they saw me get in? Nah. They seem pretty focused on the car. Yeah, for sure. I could feel them relax, just a little. What a fucking night. That's killing me. My bike's gone. They're probably gonna ask me to leave Radix. I doubt that. They need people like you. People who cruise around in fucking death machines. People who call cars fucking death machines. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Look, where I'm going, I don't want to see... I don't want them to see me get out of your car. So can't you just drop me, like, corner of Guadalupe and Sanders? Walk the rest of the way. That leg? Just a scrape, I'm fine. Your call. I felt good, like things were gonna be okay. That was all that mattered. You sure you don't want to see someone? You sure you don't want to see someone about it? Maybe there's a free clinic nearby. In this town? Yeah, sure. They lean to look out the window. Okay, here's good. Maybe just pull into the alley. The whole block looked pretty deserted, but I still slipped into the shadows. Whatever would put their mind at ease. You don't like record this, right? That's a NeoCap deal. Right, no camera, nothing on the app. You were never here, Azul. Okay. Well, how much do I owe you? No charge. For real? You were in a tough situation. I would have wanted to get out of there too. Don't worry about the money. Just be safe. Yeah, thank you. Listen, you didn't have to help out like that. I really appreciate it. But like what you saw, no worries. I'll keep it quiet. Thanks. Shit, wait. I didn't get your name. Lina. Cool. Thanks, Lina. I'm Azul. I said that, right? You did. And you're welcome. Have a good night. Azul stepped out of the car, stumbling a bit like they couldn't put too much weight on their knee. Without so much as a look back, though, they shook it off and limped into the alley. It was well after midnight, and I'd met my ride quota. I checked my heel grip, yellow-green. On most nights, I'd call it quits about now. Maybe push on for one last ride if I had it in me. Until I heard from Savvy, I had nowhere to go. When was she going to text me back? That is a good question. All right, I think this is a good time to end it for tonight, at least for this video, maybe not for Lina. And we will continue with NeoCap next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the game so far. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a like, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more NeoCap very soon. Until then, have a great time.